Well, good morning. And well, it's 2 days now that 2 solid days I've had my dentures, uh, my immediate dentures, 21 teeth removed, and I've learned some things the hard way. Sorry. I've learned some things the hard way. My first night, I tried to eat tomato soup with some crackers by making it really, really mushy. When I did try to chew the crackers, it was damn near impossible. I had to really, really just. My wife told me, she said, "Why don't you press the crackers at the roof of your mouth?" And that finally ended up working. Well, this weekend we had plans with family members. So we had gone out for pizza at Dion's, and then we went to Sadie's, and both places I absolutely love. And I really felt awkward sitting there with, 14 people not eating anything. So I got a slice of Dion's pizza and I chopped it up into very, 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 very tiny little bits. And I made it a little video short, like, oh, look, it's possible. And it was. However, I paid for it later. My gums were hurting so bad. And the best way I could describe it is underneath my gums, I have these posts, okay, the implants, and my gums are covering it. Every time I would bite down, it's pushing down on the gums, which is pushing the posts into the inside of my gums. And that was really painful. There was a couple times I would try to start chewing just out of habit. I've been doing that for 42 years, so I would bite down and it hurt. My mouth was really, really sore that night. The other thing I tried was eating beans, refried beans with 2 eggs at Sadie's. And I absolutely love hot food, so that's been really hard, is letting go of hot food. And so I just took a jalapeno and kind of just, let the jalapeno sit on my tongue for a little bit to try to get some kind of spice off of it. And when I say we eat hot food, I mean the kind of things people do as a dare or a challenge, or try to prank their friends, or they do it as a challenge together, like the one chip challenge. We do that for meals. Like, that's just the heat level we enjoy at our meals. That was a mistake, because all that heat ended up just sitting at the top of my inside of my palate, getting inside, and it got to the incision parts of my gums, and it was just painful. Yesterday I was in quite a deal, quite a lot of pain. I was in a lot of pain yesterday, and mainly I blame myself because I keep trying to just eat normal food, and even though I'm breaking it up a lot, it's still almost damn near impossible. I never understood what people meant by you lose bite force. I understand because my gums are still healing, it's going to be hard to bite down because it's going to hurt. But also, too, I learned when you bite down, your dentures will start to come unloose after a certain amount of pressure. On top of that, my sister-in-law has this amazing Frenchie, okay, little dog, little big dog, and this dog loves attention, very hyper. Ironically, came up and I got down, I'm petting him, petting her, and she's just excited, and she jumps up, hits me with her face, and basically uppercutted me. That hurt for a second, but even that in itself did not hurt nearly as much as the food I was trying to eat. So I've already had some trial and errors. It hurts. Like right now my gums hurt really, really bad. They're really sore. I'm still taking my strong pain meds that they gave me. And I discovered this morning I have like a blister right here. And every time I drink something, you don't realize the muscles you use to drink, to eat, how much of your entire mouth you use. So every time I would take a drink, I pull my lips in, and doing so is pressing on this blister and just a ton of sore spots. The best way I could describe it is it feels like, to anyone who doesn't have dentures, feels like someone is taking a spoon and just pressing it against your gums all day. So that's the best way I could describe that kind of pain or discomfort. So yeah, it's trial and error. I'm gonna try to start all over and just go back to basics as far as eating. Eating my pudding, eating my Greek yogurt, eating applesauce, something extreme. Like if you can't give it to a toddler, I'm not eating it. I do have an appointment today at 1:30. It's 9:30 now, so I cannot wait for that to come by. My doctor is out of town, so I'm hoping that whoever it is I am seeing will do the same thing that my doctor was going to do, which hopefully will be some kind of reline. Excuse me. Get so much saliva and just builds. Both my dentures are loose. I did not have a lot of swelling. A lot of the videos I saw were, you're going to get a lot of swelling. Your gums your dentures are going to be so tight, it's going to be hard to get them out when you do try. I have not had that problem. I've had the opposite. I've had a hard time keeping them in. Now the tops, I could say, has a really good suction. So when I pull them, I have to and my tops are like this, and I have to pull down and out like that. Just the way he trimmed my bone. There's literally if you were to look at my dentures, it's like this. So you'd have to clip them in and then put them up. It's just the way he did it. As far as my surgery, I realized how much I did not remember. I did not remember a lot, and all I took was just whatever medicine they gave me there. I forgot what it was, plus my triazolone, I think it's called. It's an antidepressant pill, but man, it made me so sleepy. They had to wake me up 2 or 3 times or something like that. And I do remember the dentist saying, here's all the instructions, here's all the aftercare. And he even looked at me and told me, he's like, you're not going to remember any of this, so I'm going to tell your wife. Which is true. I don't remember much of any of it. So yeah, it's been an experience. I'm going to tell you the joys. Yesterday, I ate a Frosty with, I'm going to say my teeth, okay? We all know they're dentures, but my teeth. Just took bites out of it, something I was never able to do. When I think of needing to swish my mouth after eating, because the food does stick to these dentures well. My first immediate thought is pain, especially if it's ice water. I would look at ice water like, oh no, I'd rather just go walking around with food in my mouth or just not drink ice cold water at all. And now I can literally sit there and drink ice water until I get a brain freeze. You do get a brain freeze. Even though your palate is covered, that palate gets cold, you're going to get a brain freeze. At least I did. So, yeah, I've definitely learned some stuff, but I've also seen a lot of good. Last night I was in so much pain. I even told my wife, I was like, well, I guess this part is the regret part. And I just said that out of the moment. I know it's going to get better. But in the moment, I was just like, gosh, my pain was not this bad. At least it was only when I just ate. When I had teeth, it was just when I ate. And I mean, I had soreness throughout. Oh, that's the other thing. My cheeks, 4 times more sore than the day of the surgery, because I think all that medication is wearing off. The swelling might be picking up a tad. My jawbone is ridiculously sore, very tender, and my inside, like at the joint, is fatigued, like as in exhausted. Like I feel like I've been talking a lot more than normal, and maybe I have. I mean, we went to a couple birthday parties this weekend, so maybe I did do a lot more talking. I did get to reveal to my in-laws about my dentures. I was pretty excited about that. Let them know about it. It was kind of neat. So finally, everybody that I want to know about my dentures does now. So there is my wife's cousin. I'm hoping that she'll find out about it. Maybe contact me. I don't have her contact info. So if you're watching this and you know who I'm talking about, if you could have her contact me, just her thoughts, her opinions would be kind of neat. So for anyone who doesn't know or haven't watched previous videos, right now I have my immediate dentures. Dentures, they give you just the temporary dentures until I get my snap-on dentures. And these ones are, snap them in, they stay there, they're secure, and then at night you take them out, you clean them, you do whatever, you can sleep without them if you want. I plan on trying to do both. I want them to air out, I want them to get some oxygen, get some freshness, but I do plan on keeping them in for the majority of the time that I can. If I'm here at home and before I go to work, after my wife has left for work, that'll give me 2 hours. Just walk around without my teeth, without my dentures, drink something, maybe eat something really soft. And this is theoretically talking after I've completely, for the most part healed. Like at the point where I could wear adhesives. The way things are going, I'm definitely going to need adhesives. Like my bottom ones, if I cough, my bottom dentures, the other day, I coughed and almost flew out of my mouth. Spitting, I'm a spitter. Almost flew out of my mouth, just, literally almost doing it. So yeah, I do hopefully will get better updates, some more info. I'll let everybody know what happened on my second appointment. Second appointment being, one was tooth extraction, went home with immediate dentures. Two is the follow-up to see how everything is, and I'm hoping that it's a reline, whatever kind of reline they want to do, but it needs something. So, I mean, if for some reason if they don't, I'm going and getting a reline myself, because it's painful just to have them sitting there rocking back and forth, rocking, moving. So thank you for watching these videos. I do appreciate it. You know, it's nice to see when people do watch them, because I know right now I'm horrible at putting videos together. It's weird for me to talk to a camera. If I talk to a person, I can sit there and talk about things that I'm interested in all day long. But talking to a camera, still a little weird. So, if you have any questions, I'll respond in the comments, but I'll also respond in my next video, because then at least that'll make me feel like I'm talking to somebody if I have something to go off of with questions. So, happy denture day, I guess, right? So, like I said, the soreness, the cheeks is insane. The bone, they did bone grafting, plus took out 21 teeth. So, yeah, I'm used to taking just 1 or 2 teeth out and then dealing with that and be like, okay, you know, I'm fine after 2 days. But this was a lot that they did. So, enjoy, and hopefully give you guys a good update on what happened today. Like I said, my dentist is out of town, so I'm hoping that's not like, okay, we just want to make sure you're not like have any infections. Now you have to wait for your actual doctor to come in, because we need to do something about this. It's bad. I really, even walking down the hall, it's moving so much and it hurts. So I can't clench down to keep them from moving, because that hurts. But I can't just leave them loose, because then they just bounce around and they hurt. So if anyone else has any thoughts, opinions, suggestions, please let me know. So we're all here together, right?